This is the one document that you need and you need to familiarize yourself with if you want to start a fashion brand and you want to work with manufacturers, and that is a tech pack. So a tech pack is short for a technical packet, and it is a document that you need for each design that you want to create for your collection. And it is a technical document, hence it's called a technical packet. And inside there are some important key points that you must include before you start working with a clothing manufacturer. Since the technical packet is essentially the blueprint of your design, you need to, of course, have a drawing of this particular design, but it doesn't need to be complicated. In fact, it needs to be really simplified into a two-dimensional sketch, and you need the front and the back version. And even if there's some kind of details on the side or whatever other part of the design, you kind of want to show that as well into this section of the tech pack, which is usually the first part of the tech pack shows this sketch. And then the second most important part of the tech pack is actually what is called the spec tab, and this is basically short for specification. And remember that diagram of the design that you made, which is a two-dimensional kind of sketch. You need to actually add the points of measures of each individual point, and you have to have that correspond to a chart. So for example, the length of the sleeve or the height of the body, width of the body, things like that. This is absolutely important. And the good news is you only have to do it for just one design for now. That's fine. That should be enough for your manufacturer to work with. But the most important thing is that these measurements need to be correct, because if they're not correct, then your samples are not going to be correct either. The funny thing is, I'm also a clothing manufacturer, so I've seen brand owners submit tech packs that they've actually hired a professional designer and the measurements were off. The measurements just didn't make sense. So I just want to remind you that if you are going to get somebody else to make the tech pack for you, make sure that they are also experts in that specific category. Better yet, when you're starting to work with your manufacturer, if you hire a designer that helps you on your tech packs, get them to be involved in the sampling process. Don't just let them hand over this tech pack to you and let them be done with. Actually include them into the whole sampling process until you're super happy with your physical samples. So this is my pro tip to you, because I'm a clothing manufacturer. I'm also a fashion consultant and fashion business mentor, and I see these mistakes all of the time, and I don't want you to run into them. Now, if you want more fashion business tips, make sure to follow me for more.